Good morning to you all, my people. And before we proceed, let's not forget that today is Ode Market Day. It shall be well with us all the time. Ode Day wetara ifoma. Ode biko wetara ife anyị eri, ihe akụ ihe enwe. Ode rie ihe ọ na-abịara iri anyị. Osi na east, west, north and south were abịa. Kugbo ofa. Mere anyị amara. N'izu ụka nke anyị bara, ọ ga-adịrị nwoke mma dịrị nwaanyị mma. Enwekwara onye ji nke, enwe onye ọra ji nke na-amaghị ama, ya garaba. Ka Chukwu oke abịa ma gọzie anyị ncha niile bụ ndị si ọwụwa anyanwụ Biafra. Ọ ga-adịrị anyị mma na eke n'orie na afọ na nkwọ. Ọ wa afọ na anọ ụbọchị na anọ. N'afọ a, Chukwu oke abịa ma onye pụrụ ime ihe niile. My people, I don't need to introduce myself. You know me already. Ukulora, one, Asia. If you check the internet now, everywhere is, maybe for quite some days now, it has been hectic, if I put it that way. It has been hectic. Over Kemi Badenoch. You know, this matter has been there for a very long time. I don't want to talk about it, you know. I don't really want to comment about it because Yorubas are betrayers. Just like one of my audience commented, he said, not all Yorubas are bad. Well, I can agree with you. I have a very, very best friend here where I'm living. He's a Yoruba, but he never behaved like a Yoruba. So, but maybe the good ones are not up to 10%, or maybe just 10%. And the rest is bad eggs. Because I have lived in Yoruba land, I have do business there, I have run things there, and whenever I'm saying things, I know what I'm saying. I don't say it for anybody to like me. Rather, people will hate me because I say the truth. But I don't care. But the truth needs to be told. Because that's how we na-egbu okenye. And ekwu anụ, ọ nwata ka ọ ya egbu. So what am I saying? Kemi Badenoch don't come out now, come blow the whole thing open. Why is the Nigerian government attacking her? Simply because she made her stand known. But that's by the way, that is not even the reason why I bring this news. The reason why I want me and you as Biafrans to interact. Kemi, a UK citizen. I mean, a Nigerian born, but have a UK citizen, and also now a politician in UK, heading one of their political party. I think their party is the leading party as I'm talking to you now. Nnamdi Kanu, a born Nigeria, a UK citizen. Simon Ekpa, a born Nigeria, a finance citizen. Compare these three things. And maybe many of you would have, I think, if you have a kind of, what I call it, spiritual eyes, you will know where I am heading to. When Nnamdi Kanu was in UK, doing Rezo Biafra, they said Nnamdi Kanu is inciting the public against the government. The Nigerian government, both the parliament, House of Reps, everybody keep writing letter for UK to prosecute or deport Nnamdi Kanu, or even scrap him of that citizen of UK so that they will deport him back to Nigeria. Kemi Badenoch now have been in the news. Where are all those Igbo politicians who is writing petition? Even up to tomorrow, they are still writing petition to Finland government to bring back Simon Ekpa. What Kemi Badenoch said, what Kemi Badenoch said is old enough, is big enough to blow up Nigeria into pieces. What did she say? Let me read what she said. I find it interesting that everybody defines me as being Nigerian. I identify less with the country than with the specific ethnicity, Yoruba. That is what I really am. I have nothing in common with the people from the north of the country. The Boko Haram, we are not of the, where the Islamism is. Those were our ethnic enemies, and yet you end up being lumped in with those people. What Kemi Badenoch said is old enough to make the north and the south to start fighting. Let me tell you one thing. The office this girl holds in UK, this girl is a superstar to compare with Simon Ekpa or Nnamdi Kanu. Don't get me wrong, please. Don't get me wrong. With her office and this kind of statements she's make, my brother, people hold this girl in a high esteem. People hold her in a high esteem. They are the leading party. Just like what happened when these shenanigans in Labour Party in Nigeria about Julius Abure. All the whole people that in Labour Party obey to Julius Abure. They are answerable to Julius Abure as the national chairman of the party. All the whole PDP is answerable to Iyorchia Ayu 2023 until before he stepped down. All the whole party chairman is answerable to Adamu, who is national chairman or president of APC before Ganduje took over. This girl, her office is one of the respected office in the United Kingdom as long as politics is concerned. If this girl happens to be an Igbo man, or maybe from the South, or let's leave South, if this girl happens to be from the lineage of the Igbos, either from Enugu State, Anambra, Imo, Abia, or Ebonyi, or let's say he came from Delta State, Ukwama, what do they call it? Ogwasiukwu, Urobo, Isoko. My brother, I can tell you for true that all the whole Nigerian parliament, both the one present and the one past, even the one that have gone in their grave, all of them will wake up now and begin to write petition, including our own Igbo brothers. They will write petition for UK government. Even if it matters for them, I swear to God, if this girl happens to be from the lineage of the Igbos, Nigerian government will not mind to increase the crude oil and sign a fresh agreement that UK can suck the crude oil until it dries, but to make sure that this girl is being deported and scrapped of her citizenship of UK if she happens to come from the Igbo lineage. Now, everybody was quiet. Where are the Yoruba prominent men who are calling for the head of Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa? Nobody. Okay, what about the Igbos? Who are the pushovers? Who, wherever they push them, is where they go. Who, the errand boys to the Yoruba, Fulanis, and the Hausas? Where are they? Those ones who know how to write petition. Even when people are complaining, as prominent as Igboho is, Igboho came out and said that Tinubu should want Shetima to stay off Kemi Badenoch lane. It is out there on social media. Arise News carries the news. I mean, Arise News TV, they carry that news of Sunday Igboho, so it is not a propaganda. He emphatically said, tell Tinubu to want Shetima to stay off this woman's back, that she never said anything wrong. With Kemi Badenoch's statement, by now, if na Igbo man talk am, if na Igbo woman talk am, by now, they will have increased the military in the southeast. Don't forget, Sunday Igboho have taken letter by himself, with himself, and on himself to Parliament of UK to go and submit and tell them that they want to secede from Nigeria to have their own Yoruba nation. If Igbo man is the one that did that thing, by now, Akpabio, Abbas, including Benjamin Carlo and Barao Jibril, Tinubu, Bayo Ononuga, everybody must have written letter to the Nigerian or to the UK authority so that that this guy will be captured and bring to them. Do you sense where I'm heading to now? Do you by any chance sense where I'm heading to? Do you understand what I'm talking about? This is the reason why on no account should Igbos or Biafrans be in the same country with this kind of people. Because whatever every other region did, they will treat it with a kid glove. But once they come from the old eastern region, or let's say the southeast, it becomes a national issue. I didn't see where they discussed this matter at the parliament. I didn't see where they discussed this matter at the 10 chambers, which is the Senate. Nobody, everybody was calm. If not only Femi Fani-Kayode, who is a hungry lion looking for Tinubu to appoint him. He want to please Tinubu by all means. All the people that do campaign, he joined to do campaign during the 2023, all of them have been appointed. Even the list. Even going to an opposition, bringing down Ebola and others to work with the government. But Femi Fani-Kayode is nowhere to be found. So he still keep on doing everything to make sure that Tinubu notice him and appoint him. I'm not talking about the Yorubas in the media, which they have been paid to do that. And they can compromise as long as they are there to secure their own interest. I'm not talking about Abati, or whatever they call him, that ethnic bigot. He's the one that is attacking Kemi and Mayo, Ese, or whatever they call her. But every other one, every other prominent Yorubas, all of them make sure nobody talk. But an Igbo man now will say something like this. All the whole Igbo politicians in Abuja, all of them will even join hands to write letter. They will even fly themselves from Abuja to UK Parliament to go and submit it, scrap this person from her citizenship, and deport him or her. Can't you see it? Can't you see that where we are coming is from very far? And where we are going, my brother, it is very, 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 very far. As Igbos, we don't know how to protect our own. I didn't say if anybody do anything bad, you should protect him or her. If anybody do anything bad, let him or her be answerable to the government of the day. But telling us that Simon Ekpa have done anything bad or Nnamdi have done anything bad, that is far foul. They are fighting to protect the territorial integrity of the Biafrans and to get the United States of Biafra. It is never a crime under United Nations law, under ECOWAS Charter, or under African Union law. It is never a crime. Under European Union law, it is never a crime. It is permitted. So what am I saying in essence? In everything we are doing now, Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, and every other Biafran that will rise up tomorrow to demand that this country be broke into pieces. Kemi Badenoch have vindicated our heroes, Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, and every other Biafran that will arise. That is the simple truth. That is the simple truth. She said, even apart from this, there's once he said that how on earth did they allow them to be in the same country? In other words, Kemi Badenoch never even believed that Nigeria should be in the same country with the Northerners. Just like what a Northerner came out the other day to say that Nigeria have expired and need to be renegotiated. If the person that said that in Govt Abdullahi happens to come from the southeast, by now, DSS, ESN, EFCC, ECPC, ICPC, IDIU, every organization, every security personnel would have been grabbed that person. If you see where they're arresting him or her, you will think that that person have blown up Nigeria into pieces. You may think that that person is Osama bin Laden. But Govt Abdullahi said it, that Nigeria expired 10 years ago and need to be negotiated. No social media came out to say anything about it. Abati, who opens the mouth and be like Ika Aboki, never said anything, never even see anything bad there. All of them, we are laughing the day they are presenting it, they are laughing on the studio. But if any man say it now, that idiot Abati will come out now with her mouth open like a wild elephant and be making unguided statements about the Igbos. Now, Orejenadoro, I'm still waiting to see all the Yoruba political bigwigs for them to say anything concerning Kemi Badenoch. And trust me, they will defend her. Believe me, if you take this matter, reach Oni of Ife, he will defend her. If you take this matter, reach Obasanjo table, he will defend her. If you take this matter, go to Akintoye, he will defend her. If you take this matter, go to Alafin of Oyo, they will defend her. To Amy, what do you call it? To this all, in fact, all the whole chiefs in Yoruba land, they will defend her. But take this, take Mazin Nnamdi Kanu matter to our people. They will say this one, a hungry man, is looking for this thing. Put him to prison. In fact, buy him. My happiness is that what Kemi Badenoch said is what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have been crying for many years. What she said is what Simon Ekpa have been shouting on top of his voice. Why must we be in the same country with people who knows nothing other than kill, grab, and take it by force? Take people's ancestral land by force, grab their land by force, grab their mineral resources by force. Imagine in the Niger Delta. As big as Niger Delta is, you can never count 1 or 2 or 3 people that have oil wells in their own backyard. But Sultan of Sokoto, from how many thousand miles from Sokoto, have over 25 oil wells in the Niger Delta. But the so-called stupid Niger Deltans will never attack that. But when you come out to tell them that Niger Delta is part of Biafra, then everybody, including Edwin Clark or whatever they call that old decent. Let me not talk now that somebody will say, I don't respect elders. But any elder who refuses to respect himself or herself, then the children will wear basket on the face and talk to that elder. Look at Edwin Clark the other day making nonsense statement that Biafrans want Niger Delta to be included in the Biafran map because of their oil. As if we don't have oil in that southeast. If we don't have oil, how then are we collecting 13% derivation of oil producing states? Anambra have large quantity of deposited gas and oil, crude oil. Imo State have large quantity of deposited gas and crude oil. Other State, the same thing. Ebonyi State have a lot of mineral resources, including the salt. What happened to Enugu State? The coal that the UK are using today, UK now can be one of the highest deposit of coal, courtesy of coal that came from Enugu State. As old as Edwin Clark is, he doesn't even have oil well, but he's defending the same oil that they are using. I mean, he's defending the oppressors. Kemi Badenoch, thank you for vindicating Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. Thank you. They don't know what is about to hit them. The only mistake that they will make, is for them allow Kemi Badenoch, because I am seeing her as the next or upcoming UK Prime Minister. That is why she's using all these political statements. So that they will say that this girl is against the people that they are oppressing. And they will give her that chance. And she have the qualities, she can do it. After all, Indian became a prime minister in UK. And he served his terms. And another person took over. So imagine if Kemi is making this kind of statement. Imagine what happens when she becomes the prime minister of UK. My brother, she will make sure that Yoruba nation stands. Yes, she will make sure that it. But give it an Igbo man. Igbo man will use it to punish his own people. That's why I said, where we are coming is very, very far. And where we are going, it is not near. Let us take the comments in this video, so that everybody will know. According to Hollywood Clips, he said, You guys will leave Kemi alone. If you don't like what she's saying, then make Nigeria work and shame her. You can't sugarcoat all the rubbish happening in Nigeria easily. Yes, she made a very vital point that Nigeria is poor. Yes, Nigeria might not be poor, but physically Nigeria is poor. Spiritually, Nigeria is not poor. All the whole deposit oil countries are using it to better the lives of their own citizens, but Nigerians, no. Nehikaba. Anyway, there's a reply there, but I'm not reading it. Let me read the main news. Grigori said this goes to show that Nigeria is not at peace with one another. Shetima did not. Okay, Shetima did and said worse thing than Kemi ever said. Everybody is a hypocrite in Nigeria. Yes. Shetima is the one that was telling a Yoruba in a phone call period to the election that when they won the election, they will make sure that Igbos lose all the whole of their assets and their lands, and every of their certificates of occupancy, that's a C of O, will be taken away from them. Haven't it been happening to Lagos State? It is happening today. Bayo Nono can make worse statement than that, calling Igbos aliens. Aliens mean foreigners. In Lagos State, that they should not meddle in the policies of Lagos. What is that? Is that not worse than what Kemi said today? Come to think of it, what is the big deal of what he said? Is it not what is happening in Nigeria? Are Nigerian police not criminals? Nigerian police kidnapping youth copper who is going to serve their own country, their own fatherland, and collecting the ransom of 10 million naira from them. Are they not thieves? How many times have Nigerian police been caught in the act of abduction? They will get you and say you have money. They will sideline you, take you to a nearby bush. Either they collect all the whole money in your account with unknown POS. And if you succeed to be alive, you recover your money. But if they see that you have strong head because you are going to go for that money, that will be the end. People keep on missing every day in Nigeria, courtesy of Nigerian police. If you meet a criminal on the highway, they will have sympathy. You meet Nigerian police on the highway, they will tell you, I will shoot you and nothing will happen, and they will end up shooting you. How many innocent people have lost their lives in the hands of Nigerian police? The guns that are being given to them to protect the lives and properties is what they are using against the people. And Kemi made it clear in that interview that Nigerian police giving them rifle is not, it's a guarantee for them to intimidate, not for them to protect. And she shared her experience with Nigerian police and the UK police. Tell me one single lie that this girl lied in all her assertions. Everybody is calling for her head. Crucify her, simply because she opened their kpekus of corruption. JB said Kemi is speaking the truth. There is freedom of speech in the UK, unlike in Nigeria, where a private citizen like Afe Babalola can have you locked up by the police simply because you say the truth. Abo Stanley said Kemi is right. She is saying the truth. Everybody in this comment section says this girl is saying the truth. If you talk, they say you are denigrating your own country. What country? A country that don't make you whom you are. Go to UK. If you count 100 billionaires in UK, 98 of them, government make them billionaires. When they bring their initiative, government sponsor it. And they'll be doing it 50-50 with the government. Go to US. US have more billionaires than every other country. How do they do it? The likes of, what do they call him? Both my software, Google, Amazon, eBay, Facebook, all these people, including our own, what do they call him? This, the world richest, Elon Musk. Government made them billionaires. Is there anybody that in Nigeria will come out, apart from politicians, and tell me that government have empowered them to become or to get to where they are today, if not by their own sweat? And you tell me when I suffer all these things and get to the top, and you ask me about my country, or ask me about Nigeria, and I will sugarcoat it simply because I want you to love Nigeria. Foul. Caleb said Dr. Abati is a politician. Make on hear him. Who doesn't go straight to statement? Yes, always like to twist it when he has interest to protect. Divine Lieutenant said, this media is part of Nigerian problem. Of course. Kemi said nothing but the truth. I will stand 100% with Kemi if need be, who is proud to be called a Nigerian. Rufai, Abati, Ope, and others. You guys should go and hide your face in shame. What have Ona Media Talk achieved in Nigeria since inception? What have they achieved? Have them ever one day say, come out to call for protest as a media house they are, that they command thousands and millions of people out there? If media house and churches can call for protest, Nigeria will be a better place. But they are there, wombling their mouth. When they see the truth, they will turn it upside down. To the guy said, for the first time, I am so disappointed at your comments. Kemi has not lied about what Nigeria has become. Of course, you feel aggrieved by her so-called degradation in public. But how has Anthony Joshua's nice comment improved lives of ordinary Nigerians? That is the simple truth. Kemi might have ended up like some of the NSAS protesters of Lekki massacre of October 2020, or might have been around in a magistrate court without bail in handcuffs for defamation if she has stayed in Nigeria as a political activist. Why can't we tolerate criticism and look for ways to reform the country rather than hunting and blasting people courageous enough to tell us the naked truth about ourselves? I believe Kemi Badenoch, the first black opposition leader in the United Kingdom, should rather be celebrated for her forthrightness. That is the simple truth. That is the simple truth. Oh, she's opposition. Please, forgive me if I have made mistake before and said her party is the ruling party in UK. I just knew now that she's an opposition to Keir Starmer, who is the Prime Minister of UK. I think what is leading now is Labour Party. There is a misconception there. So please, forgive me. I correct that mistake. Heaven Pathway said, leave Kemi alone. She is saying the truth. If you read 1,000 comments on this video, if you read 1 million comments, every of them is saying the simple truth. Every of them is with Kemi Badenoch. This kind of thing is what makes country to stand up, to rise up to their responsibilities and do the needful. But in this country, no. They would rather tell you you are degrading the country. You want everybody to be sugarcoating. That is how Mumu Musa came out the other day and said, since the arrest of Simon Ekpa, that the insecurity in the southeast have improved. Now everything is working normal. Can you imagine that? That insecurity in the southeast have improving. Where people are being killed every day. Now kidnappers disguise themselves as security operatives, wear uniforms and going from house to house, carrying people, and you think that police is the one that carry you. But you end up being in their den as kidnappers. And you tell me the insecurity have been improved in the southeast. Lies and propaganda is what they are using to rule the people. That is why we were where we are today. May God have mercy on their souls. But for we, Biafrans, we are going home. And I am proud to be a Biafran. And I can defend my Biafran identity anytime, any day. Few more comments and we round up this show. Uche Zebulum said, for me, no matter how she put it, that is the fact. Is Shetima not one of those people accused of sponsoring Boko Haram? Nigeria is Boko Haram in Nigeria. Is our police not full of criminal elements? Simple truth. Simple truth. For them to wake up and say, let us reform Nigerian police and let us know exactly how to tackle the insecurity by failing us. No. Instead of Shetima, whatever they call him, to engage his time in more prosperous things, activities, to better the lives of Nigerians who are hungry, who cannot even go home for this Xmas. They are busy attacking Kemi left, right, and center. Ndara. I beg my people now here we will take a break. Let me hear your comments at the comment section. And make sure You like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe. Kemesiano.